My question is, how does he know what cultural sites are there? Where does he get his information from? That's what I wanna know. Because we have people on staff from the tribe, our historic preservation officer here has been up there, has done all this. How do you know what's cultural site up there or what isn't? Because what appears to be a hole in the ground is actually to us means something that you might have no idea what it is. To you, it's just a hole in the ground.
It wasn't me that did it. I mean, we did have archaeologists that come and do that work. We don't do that work ourselves. You have others, and the state, I'm sure the county would look at it as well, but the road was actually constructed.
Okay. From here, I'm gonna go to the townships. Ray, do you have anything from homes that you people discussed or not?
Well, I realize that, my name is Ray Gard, Holmes Township. I realize that you guys make the first and final decision on that state easement, if you will. But I do support Mr. Descartes in the fact that it would have less impact to Holmes Township Road and houses and things of that nature.
Okay, thank you. Is there anybody here from Daggett? Go ahead, Phil.
Most of our concerns have already been brought up and.
Okay.
heard them.
Okay, good. I guess we can discuss the realignment of River Road. And what I'd like to see.
Tony, do you want anything from Wade?
Pardon?
Do you want a comment from Wade?
I'd like to make one more comment,
Okay, go ahead.
very short one. This is the second time I've seen this presentation. I understand this is the second time you've seen it. They've done to the Menominee County Board. I saw it in Holmes Township last week. Warren was there. My question to Cliff is, why haven't you come to Lake Township and given us this presentation? Why are we being left on your PR route? That's all I want to say.
Okay, and the, go ahead again.
Bonjour. Akwabit and Dal. Tony Corey, Nadez Nakas. Now, I just spoke in Potawatomi, the Potawatomi language, that my Potawatomi family is teaching me up in Hannahville. And I'm an ignorant white person and I'm learning. I'm still learning. But you know, I'm not just white. I am a variety of nationalities. And this is not just about the Native Americans. You know, this is about all of us. This is about all of us. And we're talking about this road reconstruction, this road realignment. Well, what about all of these other roads out there that are in shambles? We need to.
understand that. But we gotta have the money too. Anyway, let's go to the realignment. From my perspective, Quila does not have all the permits. And I don't think we're gonna make any decision, I'm not gonna make a decision on a realignment until we know all your permits are intact for the line. Right. And then I think that's when we can really get down serious and discuss the realignment road. I don't know how my board members feel, but that's how I feel.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I feel the same way. This is just jumping into the lake here.
Bill, what do you
I
say?
don't want to drown in this.
I would say,
Do we wanna take a vote on it, so we wanna,
I'll move on that.
I'll second it.
everybody in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so that's gonna be held up. Okay, the proposed truck road,
Not now.
the proposed truck road. I know Aquila wants to go through the state land. I'm totally against it. With, the problem is, we've lost 10% of our natural resources since 1992. Now, that's the whole United States, Alaska, Hawaii. Just take 10% of all that land. Now we're gonna give away another 2 miles, 66 feet wide, for take away from our hunting and whatever. That's where I'm coming from. I'm chairman of the board here, and that's where I'm coming from. We gotta preserve our wilderness. The Upper Peninsula, Mexico, and Maine are the only three places left with wilderness, designated wilderness. So, I don't know how my other board members feel, but my vote is, I'm against going through the state. And of course, you said that already.
Yeah, I've already said that.
And I will move on it.
And Bill's moving on it,
I'll second it.
everybody in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Right now, we feel we should use existing roads. And that would be the route number 2, Darrell, that you picked out. It's only a mile and a half further than if you went through the state land. And that's going down River Road, the Rosebush Lake Road, to 356, and then the Swanson Road.
Yeah, but we can go the other way.
And you can go the other way, that's your
Which is
prerogative,
the way we would.
as long as you stay in the restrictions.
Yeah, we're not going the north route because you have the causeway and all that, which is the integral part of the dam system. So we're staying away from that, so, it's cheaper for us to do this, rather than putting a new road down.
The only thing is,
So our plan would be to go down River Road and take G12.
the only thing that happen with our board will probably vote on is if you're using those roads, you're gonna have to have the upkeep on them like, the electrical people did, the electric.
Yeah, if there's any damage,
Any damage, repairs, or if you want it upgraded, you gotta pay for it.
You're gonna go river and G like you do now to come home.
Yep.
That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I think that's where we're at. We're into any other business. Darrell, you have any comments?
Nope.
Lisa, you have any comments? Joe?
I just have one, I've got a lot of phone calls on this situation. And I have not gotten one phone call positive about this situation here, this road. Everybody's against it. I don't know, all you people voted me in, so that's why I voted the way I did.
Thank you. Bill, you have any?
You got calls?
Got a lot of calls.
Yeah.
Everybody's against it.
And I got a lot of calls too. In fact, I had a little flip here tonight. And one of them was, people don't like you talking about Roebuck Road.
I know. But it was an alternative that they hadn't
I know.
considered.
I know. Go ahead.
Could I just reiterate that you make sure you have an attorney review? That's
Go
all.
ahead.
I have one question, Mr. Nelson. At the closest point where the mine pit is gonna be to the river, you have to remove the road at that point. Is that a concern for the county road commission? Are they gonna permit this removal?
That's why I asked the question.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, River Road, the permission to take River Road off.
Tony,
Go ahead, Mark.
if my information is
Good answer.
correct,
Pardon?
Did you get an answer?
either,
No, I didn't get an answer. And I think it's,
Tuesday or Wednesday, I
it's
think
not
the
only the
legislature passed a couple of new laws that deals with an issue we have in the logging industry. And that is the impact of road commissions and townships on not allowing access to state land. Might be interesting to check on that law and how it might impact this particular project. It's the same thing as going after resources through state land.
There is access to that state land, so that's neither there. Here.
You didn't get an answer.
The question I have still stands. Is the county or the road commission willing to let Aquila remove the river road between the pit and the river where they intend to mine? Because that's as much of an issue here as any other concern for a road.
That's why we put the alignment on hold.
Is that called alignment?
Well, yeah, that's in the alignment of the road, yeah.
That's more than alignment, because you're gonna remove a road.
I know, but that's the reason Oh, that'll all be discussed when we talk about the alignment.
Okay, I got another question in relation to that. What is the realignment?
That, if the road goes, am I correct, Cliff? I mean, they're gonna go on their own property and build a new road.
Yeah, but
Go around it.
that's a very nebulous statement. Because if they remove the road to put in a pit, there's no longer a road to be realigned. Is that true?
Well, the road has
There's
to
a
be
hole.
realigned before you take out the other road.
But
Go ahead.
Yeah,
You're really saying.
you know, we also use the word temporary. What is temporary? 16, 18, 20 years?
Could be.
You know, and, you know, my lifetime, that's basically, you know, the next generation. So, I mean, I resent using minimal words to try and make something look less invasive than it really is. So a temporary, let's put a time on it, let's actually call it what it is. 20 years, 25 years, a generation. So it's not temporary to me, it could be a lifetime.
Well, we can't put years on it until we have permits and know what we can do.
Dick Peterson, Lake Township, you're gonna have considerable cost if you go to the south on River Road, to go to G12, and the big bottleneck on that is the dam. Right now, the logging trucks with pups behind, when they come around that corner, they're coming, those pups are coming about 3 feet, to the inside. I've met them many times where I pulled off, so that's gonna be some construction cost to realign that dam area, straighten it out a little bit, widen it out a little bit, because it comes around there, you've got a 75-foot truck, you know, with log hauling, which there's a lot of them come out of that combination of Sturgeon Landing Road going north. And I met them many times where I pulled right off on the side and watched them come across, and they've taken, you know, about 3 feet to the inside, so there's gonna be cost to try to straighten that out.
Whatever they choose there, the road commission, Darrell will probably look at that, and that's the time to deal with it. We can't deal with it now because we don't know what we're doing. Great?
Tony, if that Rosebush Lane would be chosen in the future, the only asking from the board is that Holmes Township and Road Commission work together on that.
Okay.
Stay in constant communication.
I think we'd all like that.
Yeah. We're willing to work with the townships, you know, that way.
I know, you guys are the best.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Guy Ryder.
Hi, Guy.
I was, you know, listening to my uncles earlier, I was wondering, you know, if the tribe, the Menominee tribe is gonna be included on any discussions, moving forward.
We can send you a notice. Darrell, or Lisa, that's fine?
Yeah,
That's
just leave your
fine,
card,
whatever.
if someone leave a card there.
If we have someone to send it, have an address, and if you wanna do that, leave that with Lisa before you leave here, right? How's that? Okay?
Yes, if I can, I have my final comment. Menominee Nation thanks you for this. This is a sage deliberation that you are addressing. This impacts people's lives, animals, fish, everything. And we appreciate that. We come from that same vein of thought, and we appreciate that you understand that. That's, maybe we're lucky that we had you taking over this ancestral spot. We ask that the area, that archaeological area along River Road has not been fully surveyed. It does not have a full archaeological survey. So when we ask to be involved, that also needs to happen. And I'm preaching to the choir when I say there are a lot of regulatory questions with moving that road. From any changes that, we don't have that wetlands application now, and what is this gonna change? The stormwater discharge, you know, any of those, you know, and where's that notice of intent for that? And if there's any invasives like carrying that fill out, we know that there are many, many questions that you would ask, and we would ask that we would want to be involved with any of this also, so.
You will be.
Yeah, you will.
Thank you, we appreciate
We
it.
thank you for all coming over here.
Yeah.
Give me help.
Gary's still here? Tishy, where are you at? Where did you leave?
You left, he had a 6:30 meeting.
Oh, he had a 6:30 meeting, okay. I gotta ask him for comment because he's our liaison to the county board. So, anyway, I think we'll end it there, guys. Thanks for coming. This is our biggest crowd we've had in a long time. And I hope you've learned something today. Okay, and, go ahead, Mike.
Start having your meetings at 6 o'clock at night, you'll have like.
Yeah, I know, we've tried
They all
that.
work, they all work.
Anyway, meeting adjourned.
Happy holidays. I bet you I